Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi, Peter. Always good.
And he's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Kimmich with the short one. Nicely aimed pass. And now they can spring out of defence. They get a throw in. Looks to the other side.
That's a great ball crossfield.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's shifting through the gears here. Valverde takes control of it and he's on the move. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, he may be a player who we still haven't worked out what his best position is, but I still think that this fella, Kai Havertz's role, will be quite big. He initially played a little deeper before he arrived in England, but once he came to England, he tended to be played as a centre-forward, and it made it difficult for him. I mean, he wasn't attuned to that position, but now he's grown into it, and things are beginning to work.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Robertson. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Palmer. Now it's Thuram. This might spell danger. In comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. He rises! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
No goals as yet. And it's Valverde. Bruno Fernandes. Thuram. Kimmich. That's a little off target. Valverde. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nuno Mendes to Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Aimed beyond the defence. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And here's Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Valverde. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Robertson. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Valverde. Eze going face-to-face with his great rival. He's got away. Now the delivery. Van Dijk can get it clear. That is lovely. And that was nowhere near his best. Thuram was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of...
Eze! And he's done it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nuno Mendes thinks about the shot. Valverde tries to clear. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Thuram. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Real chance here. Now it's Kimmich. And across. Gets his head on it! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are back underway.
Japan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Chouameni. Ball is over the line. Gabriel. Now it's Kimmich. Chance to deliver. And it's hoisted clear. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. Now, can they get him away? No, it's come to nothing. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And here's Thuram. Eze, he's being urged to shoot. Takes a shot! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. How very smart. He just got it right.
Alvarez really has looked sharp, hasn't he? I get the feeling he fancies himself against this defence now.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Almost an hour gone. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's managed to get free. And this is Marmoush. Shapes to shoot!
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Vinicius Junior under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Some resolute defending there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saliba. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Oh, it's come loose. Japan can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Big chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Van Dijk has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Bruno Fernandes. Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. And here's Marmoush. Now it's Yildiz. Can he finish? And he should have made it 4.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a pretty loose pass. He's picked his way through. That's tidy. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Corner number 2 then. And the shot! And it's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba, is starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back and...
Palmer! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Kimmich's cross. Valverde gets it away. That's a pretty loose pass. And it's Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Flings in across. He gets big! Goal! Japan! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Thuram. In with the challenge. Nicked it back promptly.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Osimhen. Now that looks a decent ball. Nicely weighted ball. Skim shapes to shoot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. He's through here, and this is Marmoush. Swept in. Danger averted for now. Over to the left. Robertson. That is good alertness. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking for the run. That's gone for a throw-in. Palmer. Japan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Here's Chouameni. Searching pass he's played there. Bruno Fernandes gets flagged offside. Palmer, and he cuts out the supply. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Palmer. Thuram. Chance here to counter. Marmoush tries to pass it through. Shot could be on. Shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Robertson. Oh, nice touch. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
He's in a great position here. Now the cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's made its way to him. Mendes gets good distance on it. And he's forced to go back. Marmoush. And it's Robertson. Robertson stood his ground strongly. Mbappe! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, such a clever touch.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Japan can certainly afford...
Chance, surely! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. He's having a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Alvarez plays it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Alvarez. Played out wide. Looking to play him in. Spread neatly. Nuno Mendes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Araujo. Over to the other side. Marmoush. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Valverde. Nicely worked. Now it's Mbappe. Plenty to... Takes a shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Japan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And he's chosen to go back. That has been slung wide. In towards the back stick.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Bruno Fernandes. Marmoush. And here's Mbappe. There's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Marmoush clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Nice interception, well timed. And he's heaved it away. Rodri. Oh, super ball. And here's the chance to counter. Well, that has not gone well. Martinez punts it upfield. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Alvarez takes control of it and he's on the move. Ball's played through. Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to gift it back. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Araujo, and here's Thuram. Alvaro, and the finish! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Japan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They're up to 5 corners now. Rice with the short one. He's had a shot! Bellingham gets it clear. Rodri, can he get it through? Lovely feet. And he whips it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ambitious ball here. That's been cut out, well played. 75 minutes played. Matheus Cunha. Nicely shaped ball. Matheus Cunha. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Rice. Oh, that's great chance! They've done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
And he thumps it clear. Mbappe. Japan are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Grimaldo, a probing pass. The less said about that pass, the better. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Morata chasing after it. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Now, can they get him away? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Corner given. The corner count is rising. That's 6. And it's been taken short. Now it's Rice. Deep cross. Well read. And the danger is of Mbappe! And the keeper couldn't hold it. So that's it. It is all over. Japan played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find a solution to those wide defensive positions. A very poor show.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Gabriel has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Now it's Osimhen. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with versatility and flexibility, because when he moves around the pitch, it's not necessarily being versatile in different positions. It's just his flexibility, his reading of the game. And that's what I really enjoy about him. He just makes it very difficult to be contained.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Nuno Mendes. Aimed beyond the defence. Osimhen. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, what a climb! And it's great chance!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Alvarez. Thuram. He's in a great position here. That'll be a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's having a shot! He's delivered all right! There is the breakthrough! So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Japan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That is a brilliant interception. Palmer. Now it's Thuram. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's worked it through. And the shot's on here. Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
This their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And he shoots! Now, can they get him away? That is great defending, so alert. So, third corner of the game. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again. They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Kimmich. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played into space. Neatly clipped into space. Mbappe. Chance, surely! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to...
He gets big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Valverde. Here's Rodri. And here's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Alvarez with a real chance here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. And here's Palmer. Turns and goes back. Palmer. Good ball, good take. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Valverde. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Van Dijk. Rodri. Alvarez. And it's Robertson. Kimmich gets across and deals with it. 5 minutes till the break. Palmer. Saliba can get it clear. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Palmer. That is lovely. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Havertz. No, again, there's no way through. Valverde. Mbappe tries to pass it through. And here's Thuram. Lovely. Now then. Shoots! He's scored! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
And he's done it again. He's got his